Psychic signs someone is constantly thinking about you. Do you know that you can tell if someone is thinking about you if you know them and even if you are not in a relationship? It may sound unbelievable, but it is 100% true. You will be shocked at how well you can tune in and feel another person's emotional state and sense the type of energy they are emitting. Now the important question is, how do you know for sure when someone is thinking about you? Does it ever happen to you that your thoughts about someone may be genuine psychic signs that they are thinking about you? Psychic indications are real, and the universe has a strange and incomprehensible way of working. Connections may reach millions of miles, and we only get a sense that someone is thinking about us. It is described as a phenomenon that appears to violate physical rules and suggests the potential of mental processes causation in parapsychology. Second sight, telepathy, clairvoyance, and extrasensory perception are all terms used to describe this phenomenon. This sensation is difficult to describe using current scientific understanding. There is no explanation for it, in truth. It's exactly how you feel. One such sense is feeling the stare. It will be simpler to describe if you have had similar experiences. It's our sixth sense notifying us that we're being watched. The sensation that someone is thinking about you is a comparable but equally strong experience. This video will truly amaze you. The cyclic signs that follow will tell you everything you need to know. So sit back, relax, and let us show you how frequently you've ignored these warning flags. 1. You can hear them and feel them. Your tie with someone you care about goes beyond distance and time when you have a profound connection with them. This means you can sense them with your senses, in addition to feeling them through your thoughts and the energy surrounding you. Recall the last time you believe you heard or felt them, even though they weren't in your near vicinity. You swear you heard them say your name, laugh at a joke with you, or even place their hand on yours, even though they were halfway around the world. Consider yourself extremely fortunate if you ever build this with another individual. 2. You dream about them. Dreams, according to some, are a portal to a higher self where we are more psychically connected to others around us. Dreams allow us to reach a higher level of consciousness and connect with others in ways we never imagined possible. When you have frequent dreams about someone, it might imply that they are subconsciously reaching out to you by thinking about you. Their mind is linked to yours because of the strength and constancy of their thoughts aimed towards you. If you begin to notice that you are seeing the same person in your dreams on a regular basis, consider keeping track. Begin maintaining your own dream notebook, which you should keep next to your bed. Write down your dreams in this notebook as soon as you wake up before you forget about them. After some time, you could see trends and be able to figure out what they're thinking. 3. Burning feeling in ears or cheeks. Do you recall feeling embarrassed? Or does it feel like you've been slapped? The tingling, scorching, and flushing sensation you felt. This isn't the kind of flush you get when someone compliments you. We're talking about the more intense feeling here. When someone has a negative opinion of you, you will feel this way. Or, to put it another way, criticizing you while you are not present. This feeling is felt in both the cheeks and the ears. It feels like you're being slapped from afar, or being slapped in the face with words. A flushed face may accompany the burning sensation. Reddened cheeks and ears are what you're seeing. If there's no other explanation for the tingling, burning, or redness, such as a fever or embarrassment, it's a solid indicator that someone is dragging your reputation through the dirt and maligning it. However, some people believe that a flushed ear alone is a sign that someone is in love with you. 4. Hiccups. When we experience hiccups, we get irritated. Hiccups are a common occurrence at the end of a meal. Random hiccups, on the other hand, are said to be psychic indicators that someone is remembering or talking about you. Unfortunately, hiccups are a sign that someone is thinking negatively about you or is gossiping about you. There's also a means to figure out who the individual is. Keep track of how often you experience odd hiccups. Make sure that natural hiccup triggers like eating, drinking too much, or too fast aren't the cause of your hiccups. Hiccups can also be caused by certain drugs and medical conditions. When you encounter random hiccups, take note of the individuals around you and try to identify one common person at all times. This individual is the culprit. He or she is the one who has negative views about you or is spreading rumors about you. 5. You have the sensation of being touched. You have the impression that someone is touching you. It's not uncommon for someone to ask if you have touched them. Alternatively, you may feel the feeling for yourself. When you turn around, there is no one in sight. Is that anything you've experienced before? Most of the time you've felt it, you've probably ignored it and gone on. This is one of the clearest actual psychic signs that someone is thinking about you. It's the intensity with which they think of you that causes energy to be sent to imitate touch. However, this usually only occurs when you miss someone or have a close relationship with them. There's no way of knowing what a person is thinking about you, but it's usually sex tension. Regardless of how light or unsuitable the contact is, it might be a decent sign of the kind of thoughts they're thinking about you. 6. Mood swings. Do your emotions vary for no apparent reason? You might be cheerful and lively one minute, then serious and sad the next. You're upset one minute, then you feel a wave of calmness sweep over you the next. Sudden emotional swings might signal that you have someone's full attention. The concept is that the feeling you are experiencing is linked to the thoughts that are running through their head. While mood swings might be frustrating, the feelings you're experiencing are most likely not your own. However, you could take comfort in the fact that you're getting genuine psychic indicators that someone is thinking about you. 7. Twitching of the eyes. A sudden itch or twitch in the eye indicates that you have entered someone's thoughts. This energy manifests itself as abnormal eye movement. If you have a specific eye condition or allergy, nonetheless, you may definitely take this as a symptom. It may be hard to believe, but you can tell if someone has favorable or negative thoughts about you based on whether eye twitches or itches, and this is true for both men and women. For example, if a man's right eye twitch occurs, he may be confident that he is being thought of as a kind guy. However, if the left eye twitch occurs, the other person's perception of him is entirely negative. 8. Goosebumps. Goosebumps are a physical reaction that manifests as little bumps on your skin and is triggered by powerful, emotion-based thoughts and sensations. Goosebumps are sometimes caused by nerve-wracking situations, such as recalling thrilling memories, watching something beautiful, or experiencing something terrible, such as a roller coaster ride. It's possible that they're a response to the cold. If, on the other hand, you experience goosebumps for no apparent reason, it's a solid indicator that someone is thinking about you. As energy transmissions, this person's ideas are reaching your subconscious mind. They are most likely attracted to you or think you attractive. Those sweet thoughts are turned into goosebumps, and they may be having them at the same moment as you. Although it's tough to link goosebumps to a specific individual, the person in question might have enhanced psychic powers due to their ability to communicate distinct energy messages. When interacting with this person, it's probably advisable to proceed with caution. 9. Without realizing it, you're smiling unconsciously. Even if you don't sense it on a total surface and conscious level, your body responds to what your mind feels. Recall the moments when you found yourself smiling for no apparent reason, even when you had no cause to be glad or cheerful in the first place. It may even happen in the middle of a lesson or a presentation, or when someone was telling you a particularly painful story. But no matter how hard you tried, you couldn't help but smile ear to ear for no apparent reason. When these expressions appear, it's because the mind has been hit with a wave of enthusiasm that it can't shake. This occurs when someone out there thinks about you closely and sends you pleasant energies, and unconsciously connects with you on a psychic level. 10. You have an intense desire to be with them. It's difficult not to think something along the lines of, "I wish I was with them right now," when you have someone you care about. Imagine how many times you've been blessed with a breathtaking view or something wildly entertaining and thought to yourself, "I wish they were here to enjoy this as well." Recall how many times you've taken the first taste of a delicious meal and thought to yourself, "I wish he or she was here to share this with me." This sudden want to be with someone, even if they weren't in your thoughts a second before, might be a reflection of the good vibes they're sending your way by thinking about you. While some of the psychic signs listed above might be due to other factors, they are almost always an indication that someone is caring about you. Our minds may be powerful tools, and the human mind can be a portal to incredible things. Well, that's all for today. Make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss our next social psychology video. If you are serious about finding a man or woman in your dreams, check the video description to know what men secretly want or how to conquer the heart of a woman step by step using psychological techniques. Thanks for watching.